Alright you guys, I have my trusty stick mobility stick and we're going to go through a shoulder external rotation mobility exercise. So if you have a lack of shoulder external rotation and you have a stick mobility stick or a PVC pipe or a stick of some sort, this is a great way to work on shoulder external rotation. This one is a little bit more advanced, so if you have any type of pain with it, just back off and find a different variation of the exercise. So what it looks like is getting our hand wrapped around the stick like this. Hand comes up to about 90 degrees of shoulder flexion, and we can control the stick and our external rotation with our opposite hand. Okay, so I don't want to push too much further than this because it's not too comfortable for myself. It doesn't really matter where your arm is at. I would say somewhere out in the scaption plane would probably be your best bet. Pretty comfortable for me right there. So from here, instead of just pulling yourself into passive external rotation, we're going to, again, add in some isometric contractions. We want that range of motion that we just acquired to last for the long term. So yes, we can hang out here for a minute or two like I'm doing right now while I'm talking, but then after that we can push our hand up into the stick isometrically. So work up into pushing into the stick for 10 or 20 seconds as hard as you can, and then relax out of it and think about pulling your hand back away from the stick, pulling it back. So it might not move and that's totally fine, but you're at least activating that posterior shoulder musculature to try to get into that range of motion, and you're strengthening in that range of motion. So I would go through that a couple cycles. And again, you don't need this fancy stick. You can use a PVC pipe or broomstick or anything really, but it's just making sure that you're doing the exercise safely, because we don't want you to push in any pinching or pain in the back or even the front of the shoulder. Alright, so give that a shot, you guys.